Good morning, friends. Happy Friday. Made it through another week. Yes, we did. Welcome. Oh, Gerald. Oh, Gerald. Guess Gerald's needing new batteries again. Buddy. Oh, he was fine. He was fine on Monday. All right, I'll get you some new batteries. All right, well, my screaming goat is trying to tell me that it's 10 o'clock Friday morning. Welcome to Coffee Break. This is my coffee break for June 20th. You're on Tamara's Paper Trail. I'm Tamara Bertram, coming to you from Edmonton, Alberta, Canada. Good morning. Give me Heidi-ho and a coffee clink or tea or vodka or whatever you're into at 10 a.m. on a Friday morning. Definitely a 2-cup of coffee kind of day. I'm excited for the weekend. I'm excited for today. I've already had a meeting physically. Like we had people in the house. There was a meeting. Stuff going on. I haven't got my walk in yet though, but that'll be after this. I'm going to go. It's a beautiful Friday morning, nice and cool from the rain that we've had. So I'm looking forward to that. And later today, we get countertops in our bathrooms. I can't even tell you. I can't tell you how excited I am. Now, my glass half empty people are saying, yeah, but we still don't have the sinks or the plumbing hooked up. And I'm like, I get a counter and just stop raining on my parade. We get counters one step closer. 1 week from right now, we should be 98% done all of this. Good morning. Hi, Melanie. Good morning, Pat, Leanna, Gail. Howdy-ho. Showery. Oh, see, I love that too, though. And yesterday I couldn't go for my walk in the morning. By the time I tried to go for a walk in the evening, my hip said, no, you have to go by 10 or it's not happening. Good morning, Linda. Hi, Joy. Tracy. Hello. So anyway, I get counters in the bathrooms, and that's just exciting because then we are hitting the ground running. The sinks should maybe be installed. I guess the plumber's probably still not coming until Monday or Tuesday, but then it is a flurry of activity for 3 or 4 days. We've really had nothing going on for the last 2 weeks, very, very little, because we're waiting for the counters. So once those counters are in, backsplash for the sinks, plumbing comes in and finishes off all that, finishes off all of that. We get the shower head installed, like all the little bits and pieces, that punch list where it's like, do this, do that. Once the backsplashes are in, then the painters come. Ooh, the painters are key. Because then we can put the girls' room, well, then pretty much it's done. Like that's everything, because the painters come in and they're touching up all of the dings and the baseboards and the walls and the doors from all the carpets and the furniture and the cabinets and all the things. So that's like the last thing. Then I can get the girls out of my hair, right? We've got their beds are back in, but nothing else. So I still have Rebecca's drawers outside the bathroom on the main floor, like her set of drawers. So she needs underwear. She comes down, like it's just, Yesterday I made some good progress. It was an organizational day, and I did nothing to completion, but I did a lot of like moving things. So I said, all I do now is move things from room to room. So I've moved things from the pile in the corner to the garage sale pile, the donation pile, to throw it in the bin pile. Things are just moving upstairs, downstairs, more coats and closets. Oh, no, donation. So pardon me, things have been moving around, but once I can get the girl stuff out of my hair, that is about a third of the basement. And now I've already got a table overflowing for a garage sale. Like I'm going to have this epic garage sale happening probably August. I don't know. But then there's all the price, like all the stuff that goes with that. It is such a process. So then you saw yesterday, I cleaned out a couple of drawers. I'm like, I need to be in my craft room, but I couldn't move in here either because I'm like, my whole life is just chaos. And so I'm on Purge Fest. I went through my 3 drawers. You would never know it because all I've done is move things from the drawer to the garbage and or organized it with an elastic. So, but anyway, we're getting there. So the cabinets are coming today. Can't even tell you how excited I am. I think I'm going to go to a movie with Alicia tonight. Her plans freed up. So I'm like, well, hey, you can hang with your mother if there's no better offers on the table. So I think we're going to go to a movie. She had the nerve to go and see How to Train Your Dragon without me with her boyfriend last week. So my nose was out of joint on that because I wanted to see it. She says I would see it again. And I have rules. I like to see a movie with somebody for the first time. I don't want, you've already seen it, you know how it ends. Now, we all know how to Train Your Dragon ends anyway because we saw the cartoon version. Anyway, we might do that tonight. I'm tired of being cooped up. Like I need to get out. I can't just sit here waiting for bedtime. So that's what I'm doing this weekend. I'm very excited for it. More people have popped in. Hey, Eddie. Good morning, my friend. How are you? Haven't seen you in forever. Cindy, hi. Coral, good morning. Happy Friday. Jeannie, hello. Good morning. Let's give a shout out to Jeannie. Oh, I can't because my goat's broken. Look, the batteries batteries were fine on Monday. Okay, well, let's give you a ding. No, I can't because I got tape all. You know, hi. So in my drawer where I found 8 bottles, not even kidding, 8 bottles of liquid glue. Like, I'm not lying, guys. I've got 8 of them and I never use it. So yeah, Bernice, when you come to town, yeah, you might be going home with a lot of glue. And then tape. So anybody else a hoarder? And I have issues with running out of things. So I might still have, okay, well, I've got well, here, look. So my tear and tape, I love this stuff. So these are all the ones from like my kits. And then I've got a new roll in case I ever run out. And then, oh, look, I might have 3 rolls of our red stuff. Like by the time I go to use this, it'll be not sticky anymore, I'm quite sure. But then I have a fear, it's like, well, if I use it, then I might run out. And then what? Then I can't get it anymore. Life will end because they won't have any more product, even remotely similar to this, ever again. I have issues. I blame my father. Hello, Nicole. Good morning. Alexina. Hi. And good morning, my friends. I blame my dad. He was of the generation, right? Like he's 80, 85. So back then, like, you know, there was poverty and things were rationed and they didn't have the money. So you didn't waste anything and you hung onto stuff and you repurposed it. So I think I can't help it, Cindy. What if there is a red tape shortage? I still won't use it. I doubt it, Norma. We've got the Tear and Tape Plus. We've got our double-sided, like Tear and Tape. We've got our Stampin' Seal Plus. I doubt it'll come back. I know, I like the red stuff too. That's what I will still use if I'm doing a 3D project that needs super strong. Super, super, super strong. I know. Cheers. Cheers, Frida. Sorry, that was very slurpy. Now, let's talk about my coffee for a minute because it's 10:07 and why not? I'm a little mad at Silk. So I have been like obsessed and addicted to the Silk Oat and Coconut half and half creamer to the point where I don't want cream in my coffee. If I run out of Silk, I'll have nothing. Like that's how much I love my Silk. Didn't they go and discontinue it on me? Nobody consulted me. They just stopped making it. So now I'm on the Silk Oat Vanilla, which is great. I don't have to have sugar, like not sugar. I use stevia, but I used to put stevia. Well, it's sweet enough that I don't need it. And it's still low calorie, all the stuff. But I'm like, addicted. And then they cut me off, Well, Tracy, no, you're not wrong. The staticky red backing, I know. But it was an epic product. So I don't know. Maybe I should sell it. I don't know. We'll see. Maybe it'll be a door prize. I don't know. Black coffee, Cindy, that is messed up. I don't like the taste of coffee. I drink it to survive. I digress. The reason I'm rambling, well, it's not longer than usual. I always ramble for a good 8 minutes, but there's really not a lot going on in Stampin' Up land. So I'm okay with just hanging out and chatting about my life and stuff and things. What else happened this week? Well, Craig, good Lord, that man. It is like, what hurts you today? It's like a new game show. What's wrong with Craig today? So y'all knew that last Saturday, he took himself, so for weeks, he's had the bad knee. They should sell us the tape they use that our dies come on. I know, Melly, that stuff doesn't come off for love nor money, right? That is some serious strong double-sided tape. A tea drinker. Oh, yeah. Linda, I'm getting back into the tea. When I lived in Germany, the coffee where I was in Germany and / in the UK, they didn't have good coffee makers or anything. So they had instant coffee. Like coffee, I was in small town Lincolnshire. Like I was in the county of Lincolnshire, but I was in the small little town of Colby. There's no such thing as good coffee there. Let me tell you that for free. So I got into tea. And then when I moved to Germany, I'm like, oh, it's just easier. Boil a kettle and take your tea in your cup. So I got into tea for that. Yeah. Oh, right, Pat? Okay, let's talk about that in a minute. Yeah, it depends on my mood. If I want a lighter flavor. Coffee is heavy and thick. Like, you know what I mean? If you're a tea drinker, you get what I'm putting down. Anyway. Let's chat. You guys, I've mentioned my club is open for business. And I thought should I give you a sneak peek into my Facebook group? I've had a few people reach out, and some are demonstrators, saying, well, yeah, what is the benefit? If I'm a demonstrator, why would I want to be in your club? You might not want to be. Where my value comes from is in the Facebook group and all the additions and the perks and the tips that are in the Facebook group. So the deal is, I think you've seen it. I'm going to put it in my, if I actually do an actual newsletter today, I'll put it in there again, the link. But the way it works is you're committing to, oh, that's good, isn't it, Jeannie? I know, right before bed. You're committing to an order of a minimum of $30 or more. Okay, that's the key, is minimum. So yes, you are paying $10.95 in shipping to get it to your door and the tax on that. So for my people down east, that can add up real fast. A $30 order, and then you're adding $11, and then you're adding 15% in tax or 13% in tax. It adds up. There's no mistaking of that. People, where they get the value though is from the Facebook group. And even demonstrators have joined the club where they're saying, you know what, I don't get my 20% discount that I get as a demonstrator, but that really only works out on a $30 order. That's like $6. And so the value, the $6 value of the lost discount is well worth it for the value that comes in the group. So there are a lot of perks that come with the group, whether you're a demonstrator or not. A lot of people though spend more than $30. That's kind of where it is. People want to get the most value for money. And the way that works, because you're placing your order yourself, you get the Stampin' Rewards. So if you placed a $60, $70, $80 order for a bundle or a suite, you get the 10% in Stampin' Rewards that you can use at a later date. So that's the 10%. It's not a discount, but that's a perk that you get. So that helps justify the shipping if you're spending a little bit more than 30. If you're sticking to $30, yeah, that's a big price for the shipping, but you get it back if you're placing a higher order. But there's, like I say, there's lots of perks. You're going to get minimum 2 different sets of PDFs from me in the month. So anybody who orders anything with me in the month gets what I call my easy tutorial. So they're very basic cards. There's not even instructions. You can look at the card and you can tell what to do. I give you measurements, or I give you product. And do I give you measurements? Yes, I think I give you measurements on that too. But it's very base. Yeah, there's measurements. No instructions, because it's that easy that they're not needed. Then you're also going to get an exclusive PDF that only are in my Trailblazers get them for being in my team, and my club girls get them for being in the club. You will not be able to purchase those. It is only for my people. If you're in the club and you spend more than $60 in a, well, you don't, anybody who spends $60 or more with me in a month, whether you're in the club or not, you'll get an additional PDF, which is my advanced, my international gals. And we have a theme. So the exclusive to the club PDF is around a suite. So we've done the celebratory sips suite. We've done the flowers and blooms, is florals and blooms, whatever the in bloom suite is. We're doing the turtly cute. We're doing the spooky, the Halloween one that's coming up. So they're based on a suite that are exclusive to you guys. So it just shows you like 9 different projects using a suite, so you can see the versatility. All kinds of stuff in there. And hello, Logan Lake BC. Kathy, what are you doing on Logan Lake? Hello. Okay. You're see, but Joy, you won't use that on something else? I will. I don't do a lot of 3D projects. That's a problem. But if I'm going to, that's the tape I'm going to use. Anyway, so that's my club. You can start any time you want, any month you want. So there are a few who have started right now. I have more who are going to start in July, and I have even more who are going to start in August and or September. So you can join anytime. There's no start or end date. There is technically an end date. Once you start, that is your first month, and then you need 9 more months of orders. So a total of 10 months of $30 or more, and gets you in the club. There's going to be all kinds of stuff. It's just going to be a great community. We're going to send each other birthday cards. We're just going to have a gay old time. There's Tamara's tips in there. I have things broken out for fun fold cards, technique cards. Like there's different tabs, different albums where it's just going to be a great resource. Excellent, Cindy. That's fantastic. And I hope, so Cindy, yeah, there are 3 of you in the club right now, and that's just going to grow. Next month it will double, and then next month it'll double. So if you're interested in that, by all means, shoot me a message. I'll get you the details. It will also be in my newsletter. If you're not a subscriber, you should be. Lots of information in my newsletters when I send them. This is easier. I get to drink coffee and talk. It's a lot faster. Classes. Let's talk about classes. I am no longer offering my leftover classes pieces because the post office seems to have lost my class pieces for the Celine class that I did for Along These Lines and the Blooming Phrases. So I had extras, but I no longer do because now I'm going to remail them to my people. So, I hate those turtles, Melanie. Yeah. Yeah. They are. They're very cute. 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 They're Yeah. No, I'm using the turtles. Yeah. And there's going to be a project. There's 9 of them. I still think they're weird. The paper is cuter than the stamp. Like it's, I don't know. I don't, they're, okay. Let me just, no, I don't love it. There are aspects that I like about it though. Let me show you and tell you if I can find my turtles. Where are they? I got it because let's face it, most of my stuff with my commissions and overrides and stuff and discounts, most of my stuff is free. So yes, this is the set and these turtles are completely weird. They are just weird. The neck. So if I'm going to stamp it, I'm not going to put these lines on the neck. The whole image just makes me uncomfortable. The whole thing is just weird. But I like these. I like these little guys. So cute, and the balloon, and I do like the font and the hooray. So it is, and the paper is really cute. So I did get it. I don't know if I bought it, but I got it. So okay. Well, hello, Christine. Sunny. Nice to know. Anyway, pardon me. I digress. So my classes, I don't have extras to sell of the along the lines blooming phrases because the extras I'm mailing out to my girls again because it's not their fault that the post office lost it. It's not my fault either, but I have extras. So I know I agree, Gail, no, we have a certain name for them amongst my non-couth friends. Yeah, anyway. So the next class that I have coming, and the reason I'm kind of dragging dragging my heels on this and not promoting it so much is I'm planning to do a class on July 25th with the Notes and Totes bundle. I am still waiting, though, to see what the post office is doing. Not going to lie. One of the unions has agreed to terms and stuff, but the bigger union hasn't. Like, I don't want to be mailing anything. And honestly, I might change the date from July to August. I need some time to put my house back together. So I'm kind of on the fence as to the date, but I am going to be using the Notes and Totes. Oh, Australia, Kathy, that's exciting. Yeah, I know the arm can cut so you can hold things. I know, Pat, it's cute. Good morning, Shannon. Yay, Oilers. Huh? No. Sorry, Shannon, I had to do it. But yeah, the better team won on that. Sorry. Kathy. Hi. I know you hate turtles. Well, okay. So Kathy, I'm sorry. I'm not going to diss the Oilers. Okay, Kathy and Shannon, you guys can't be friends. The better team won. Kathy, don't get mad at me. The Oilers didn't deserve to win. And I would have been mad if they did because they were all over us. Come on. Let's just call a spade a spade. How many minutes did we even touch the puck? No, the better team won. They deserved it. Do I love all their players? Oh no, there are a few players that I'm like, oh, you're healthy. I don't wish harm on anybody, but I'm like, maybe like if you could just have gout in your toe or something, like nothing life-threatening or really off-putting, but enough to really mess up your game a little bit. I wouldn't have said no to that. But congratulations, Shannon, for your team. But anyway. I had to get some hockey talk in there. Are you mad at them or you just don't want me to diss them? I know. You're hurting. I know you're hurting, Kathy. Kathy's a diehard Oilers fan, and she's in withdrawal from hockey right now because there is none. Please for sure, Linda. I'm going to give it till your Monday mail. Check your mail on Monday. I've had posts go out since that people have received in 2 or 3 days. So something happened to my batch. I took all of them to the post office at the same time, the same post office. They're either stuck behind a box, they've fallen behind the till. I don't know where they all, but all 7 of them are missing. So there's something that that particular post office has done something. Yeah, true, Pat. I know. Still, it was good. I don't mind losing if we have a really good game, like that game where it was like we were down 3-0 and then we come back to win. That's a hockey game. This was garbage. It was garbage. Oh, I'm sorry, Kathy. Okay, we're going to move on. We don't want to depress Kathy. Okay. Anyway, I will let you know, Linda. I always let you know. I take a picture of the package and I say it's in the mail. So I'll absolutely let you know when it goes in the mail. Anyway, let's move on. Virtual Scrapbook Retreat is July 16th to 18th. So you log onto your computer between 2 and 10:30 at night for those 16th, 17th, and 18th. Pat just said she got her package. Tracy has her package. Tracy showed it on our team social, and you get a swag of stuff, you guys. Everything is pre-cut. It is like 12 scrapbook kits. Yes, it's $340. It's okay. If you order that, you're getting $34 worth of great rewards. If you're a demonstrator, you're getting your 20 or 25% discount off that minimum, and you can apply rewards to it. That will get you a free album. The albums are $59, so you can use your rewards and your discount to justify buying the album. Okay, pieces are all cut. You get the page protectors. You don't get the album. But you do get 2 exclusive double stamp sets. And Tracy, she showed them, there's like 120 stamps in there. It's like off the rails for value. I'm still on the fence because I don't scrapbook. Will I? Like, I don't mind spending the money if I'm going to use it. So I'm still on the fence, but they are while supplies last. So I might wait too long and they might be out of stock by the time I decide to pull a pin. But anyway, that's happening. Yeah, you could, if you're a demonstrator, order it through yourself. If you're interested, you can order it through me and get the points. Or if you want, I can place the order for you, but then I get the points. But then I use those points to get you the album. So do it how you want to do it. But do it if you're a scrapbooker. Why not? Okay, so there's a BOGO sweet offer, or a BOGO sweet offer going on right now. There is a BOGO 50% off sweet promotion going on right now. So that means BOGO buy one, get one half price. So if you buy a sweet, you can get the other sweet for half price. If you buy paper from the sweet, you get another paper from a sweet half price. Or the lowest price item is half price. Okay, that's very important because if you order 2 sweets and some paper from a sweet, the paper is half price. So you got to watch what you're doing. Now, having said that, hello, Heather. Having said that, there is a lot of stuff out of stock now because this has been a very, very popular promotion. So most of the sweets, the most popular sweets, the stuff is not available right now. And it's not available until July, so you missed out. This will teach you to order quickly when a promotion like this goes on because stuff is all kinds of out of stock. So we'll get to that in a minute. I think I'm just about done everything I have to say. Club, class, virtual thing, BOGO. Okay. The next paper pumpkin that's coming out. Oh my goodness. It is fantastic. I'm just going to, well, sure. Let's put me here. Oh, this just came this morning. If you haven't received your paper pumpkin from this month yet, it's because it was shipped a little bit late. They had Stampin' Up had their day of service on the 11th, pardon me. That's when they usually mail out, so they mailed out a day late. Mine came from a different carrier. This was from Standard Uni. I don't know. Anyway, I just got it today. I'll open that in a sec. But the next one you want, it is fun. This is what it looks like. There are add-on dies, $16.50. I have 2, maybe 3 extra sets of the add-on dies that I've bought. What is with my English today? That I have purchased. So if you're interested in those, they're $16.50 plus tax and shipping, and then I throw in a couple bucks for the mailing of it. So that's out. But it's called Sweeter With You, and it makes 8 cards, 2 each of 4 designs, and then the add-on dies are $16.50. But let me show you. I'll open this one while I say, hey, extravaganza. I know Tracy's on the ball. She's always on the ball, and if she would be so kind as to share the link, I'm going to show this one. This is the old one. Yeah, Jeannie, mine came this morning. Like Craig just pulled it off the porch at like 8 o'clock in the morning. So let me just, I have to shrink my screen a little bit here because I'm not seeing my comments because my face is too big. There we go. Okay. I need more coffee. Let's have another sip of coffee here with my lovely. So this is the one, I don't even know if refills, what's the date today? So Monday. Any refills that are available will be on offer or any full kits, but there's never any guarantees for any of those. I've seen people have theirs put together. Thank you, Tracy. Extravaganza. Over 3/4 sold out in person. We have people coming from Ontario. We have people coming from BC. We have people coming from Saskatchewan. It is going to be a party, you guys. And because I'm cleaning out stuff, there might be some extra door prizes. I haven't cleared this with my partner in crime because we don't like to set up precedent that there's going to be like 7,000 prizes, but I got a lot of things to clear out. So I might have an extra few things that I'm just either selling or giving away or something like that. So yeah, literally just this morning, you guys. So and Tracy posted the link. So we're 3/4 sold out. It's $120. And then there will be add-ons available once we know what we're providing. In the past we have ordered from online exclusives, but the last release of online exclusives, well, that's coming out to customers next month. it didn't fall within our parameters. There wasn't a set that we wanted that had like a suite with the paper and the dies and all the stuff and things. And so we still don't know what we're using, but the base price is going to be 120. Excuse me. Then we usually offer, hey, if you want the dies, we'll sell them. We'll add that on to you, like at this price, and then blend or whatever. Tracy, stay tuned. But we're 3/4 sold out, and you guys don't even know what we're doing yet. So I think that's amazing. All right, this is the Full of Charm bundle, and this matches this set that is on the floor. Here we go. Charm Day. Well, there's a whole bunch of stuff that goes with it. I just put it away. Where did I put all this? Oh, here it is. Wait. Charm Day. Oh, look, I might just happen to have two. I got this on my trip to Orlando, but I bought the suite because it was like half price, and then I needed the dies, so it was just better matte. Look at how pretty. So this coordinates with this. Look at coordinates. Ooh. So this one's mine. All right. Anywho, put that back down here. That's an extra. So there's the paper pumpkin that just arrived on my doorstep. Okay. Extravaganza done. All right, it is 10:25. Let's switch me back here. There we go. Let's close that down. Don't need that anymore. All right, let's get into what is not orderable. What is low inventory? There's not a lot that's not orderable, but I'm telling you, most of it is the stuff that is from the sweet sale. So giddy up, let's go. Not orderable and when it is expected to be due back. Now, I'm just going to jump right ahead right now. If you want black stays on refill or the Tuxedo black memento refill, order them today. They came in, they're already in low inventory. Okay. We have had trouble getting these for months and months and months and months. I don't know what the issue is, but I think it's a supplier thing. If you want those products, you better get it like now because it could be sold out any minute. So what is not orderable and when it's due back in. Flower accents, which I've been using a lot. These ones. Oh, I've been using those. Look, half gone. Flower accents due back June 23rd. So that's next week, like Monday, the week of. Extraordinary washi tape, which I was all, oh, you want to see a card? Yeah, you do. You do. Wait, where's my card? Where's my card? Where is my card? Wait. I had it. It might be out there because I was doing stuff with it. Oh, it's out there. You don't get to see it. Okay, I was using the washi tape. I'm sorry. Tease, I know. Darn it. Oh well. It's nice. It's nice. And it's part, if you spend $60 or more, you're going to get that a PDF. This is the stuff. So it's out of stock right now. Anyway, tease. Due back the week of July 21. Stays on pad, June 30th. Versamark refill, June 30th. Saying Something ephemera, June 23rd. Greetings for all ephemera, August 11th. Peaceful Pier set to be determined. To the Point label punch, August 4th. Inspiring Imperfections dies. So this one is, it's one of the sweets. Oh, that goes with the Konsugi. Konsugi, is that what it's called? How do you say it? Where is that? Konsugi. What did I call it? Sweet blooms. Wait. What is that? That is a... I don't know where I put it. I just rearranged everything, so now I don't know where anything is. Oh, I don't own it! That's why I was going to order it, the stamp set, but it's out of stock. So, anyway. The dies are out of stock. But that's the fabulous paper, the Konsugi paper. So this one. This is this. So this paper. And then so I decided I have to have the stamp set. But I can't get it now because it's sold out. Because the dies are not due back until July 7th. Pretty Florals dies, July 28th. So the promotion's over. Gallery Blooms dies, part of a suite, July 28th. Damask embossing folder, June 30th. Extraordinary Flora die. That's the one that goes with the washi tape. Doesn't matter. July 7th. Hole Punch Assortment, July 21. Textured Notes dies, July 7. The Glass and Gardens embossing folder, June 30th. And a Little Cheer mini punch pack, June 30th. So there's not a lot that's not orderable. Sadly, it's all the stuff you want, but that's why it's not orderable, is because it's very, very popular. Okay, I have 1 minute to go through what's low inventory. Caffeinate. Low inventory. If you want it, get it now. Adhesive back sparkle gems. Adhesive back pearl trio. Basic gray smoky slate pearls. Adhesive back dots for days. Peach pie ribbon. Pretty in pink ribbon. Petunia pop ribbon. Summer splash ribbon. Basic beige ribbon. Itty bitty bouquet mix. Tiny bee trinkets. Black stays on refill. Sure can, Cindy. Memento black refill. Pumpkin pie pad. Mossy Meadow pad, Smoky Slate pad, Berry Burst pad, Pretty Peacock refill, Azure Afternoon pad, Pecan Pie pad, Lemon Lolly refill, Shy Shamrock pad, Peach Pie pad, Petunia Pop pad, Petunia Pop refill, Pretty Pink blends, Peach Pie blends, Petunia Pop blends, 2024-2026 in color pads, Gold foil sheets, Winter Meadow DSP, Brushed gold cards and envelopes, Thoughtful Journey DSP, which is designer series paper, the Lily Pond Lane paper, Unbounded Beauty paper, Country Woods paper, Country Lace paper, Sunny Springs cards and envelopes, Fully Flowering ephemera, Labels and Layers ephemera, Friends of the Ocean designer paper, Sparkling Snowflakes stamp set, paper snips, 2-inch circle punch, fine tip glue pen. I've got 8 if you're in need. Cut and emboss machine, Snowflake Sky 3D embossing folder, Distress Tile 3D embossing folder, Thoughtful Wishes dies, Unbounded Love dies, Eyelet 3D embossing folder, Layers of Beauty decorative masks, So Swirly embossing folder, Mixed Florals dies, and Spring Corners dies. So that's everything that is not orderable and when is expected to be due back. So Cindy is wondering what these are. These are, so this was a spice rack. Craig got me for this for Christmas one year for from Canadian Tire. And I'm like, it's genius, it's brilliant. Do I use it? Heck do I. But it's got some of all my old embellishments that are hanging on the wall. Now one has fallen off, the magnet fell off. Like this is probably 15 years old. But like just some of my old embellishments, my big buttons. And they sit on the wall because I don't use them, because I forget they're there. But that's what's in there. But you can put anything in there and stick it to your wall. So when you have storage problems in your room, you go up. Everything is stuck to the wall. I've got to look at, you see, let me just flip this over. Like you see that. Those are these, my blending brushes, some old retired ribbon. Okay, direction is hard. These, there we go. Retired ribbon. Over here, I've got more. Like I just go up. I just stick things to the wall. So that's my storage tip. When you run out of room on the floor, you just keep going up. So magnets, there we go. That's it. That's all. It's 10:32. I am going to say adieu. And I'm going to go for my walk. And then I'm going to come back. And hopefully my cabinets are going to be being installed as we go. Thanks for tuning in. If you're interested in my club, fire me a message. You don't have to start right away, but I'm curious to see who is interested and when you may start, just so I can plan. I need to make cards. Like I'm going to send you cards every month, and I need to know when your birthday is, and I give you double points. So I'm just trying to get a feel of who might be joining when. So if you're interested, let me know, and I'll get you all the details. And hello, Montana. How are you, Marianne? Nice to see you. But that's it. That's all. I hope you have a fantastic weekend, whatever you get up to. Excellent, Cindy. Yeah, have a good time. I'll see you back here Monday night for Mystery Card Monday. I don't know what I'm going to do. I don't know. Maybe it'll be a show and tell. I don't know. I'm loving my fancy folds lately, so we'll see what I get up to. But enjoy your weekend. Get outside, get some exercise, get some vitamin D. We'll see you on Monday. Bye, friends.